my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this video for tapping tutorial. So tapping is a healing technique. It combines acupressure and psychology. This technique has been used for anxiety, depression, PTSD. It's been used for injuries. It's been used for illnesses. It's been used for weight loss. It's been used for a variety of different things. You can basically use it for anything that you are experiencing with pain. This technique works through sending a signal to the brain, to the amygdala, the fear center of the brain, and it sends the signal it is safe. So when we go through pain and we experience pain, our body is in a flight or fight state, which is the state that an animal gets in when there's a bear and it needs to run away from the bear to stay safe. That's good to have those biological responses of run or fight or freeze, right? But to stay in those responses for too long can actually cause a lot of issues. So what we do is we send a signal to the brain that it is safe. It's basically like if the animal can't relax, even if the bear is no longer there, we'd basically be sending the signal to the animal's brain that it's okay, you can relax now, there's no more bear. That's basically what you're doing. You're basically telling your pain, your body, that there's no more threat. Okay? And it sends a physical signal. So as you touch the endpoints of the meridians, and I will go over where the points are, you're sending that biological signal. Now how it works is you're actually using whatever is happening to talk about. So the process for tapping is to talk about whatever the pain event is, to get as specific as possible about your sensations, about how they feel, what color are they, what size are they, where in your body are they, what belief systems do you have around this event, what has been told to you about this event. You just talk about the thing, the pain that you are experiencing while you're touching on the endpoints of the meridian. So what happens when we have a painful or traumatic event is neurons that fire together wire together. And this is true whether we're in a painful event or not, but especially so when there's painful events, that this wiring together can really cause problems in our lives, right? So neurons that fire together wire together. So the neurons that you fire when you talk about this thing that causes you pain are the same neurons that fired when the pain actually occurred, right? And that's the program that your mind goes into when you address this painful issue in your life, okay? And all the associated neurons that you have associated with this issue. Well, as you're touching on the endpoints of the meridian, you are sending a physical signal to the brain that it is safe. You are essentially rewriting and adding new neurological responses to this event that trigger the body's natural response of being in a rest state, of being in a safe state. So you are reprogramming your physical mind and body with the message that this thing that you've gone through is safe. Now there's another element to this where I believe that everything that happens that causes us pain in our body, there's a message underlying the pain. And if we can find the message underneath and tap it in as the new program, the new belief system, that the pain really can release even further than just acknowledging that it's there and reprogramming that it is safe. Really getting to the understanding within you about why the event happened, how it happened, and the lessons and learning from it, and allowing yourself to tap that into your body, your being, and your belief systems really helps free you from any pain that you're experiencing as well. So this technique is simple to learn. You can apply this technique for anything in your life anytime that you want to. Of course, there is a caveat that if it is a deep issue that has been hurting you and plaguing you for a long time, it is recommended to work with somebody who can hold the empathetic space for you, who has practice with this technique, and who can really support you. But it is not necessary to have anyone with you to perform this technique. That's why I like it. I love to work with techniques that you can use on your own and you don't need me. My whole goal is for you not to need me anymore, to be able to tap into your own ability to heal yourself. That's why I love this technique, because it's so easy to use and it's so easy to work on. I do offer my own one-on-one sessions, if you want to check those out. I also offer a Tapping Together group virtual meeting, and it happens regularly, although it's not the same day every week. It's not even every week, but it does happen regularly, where we as a group come together, people bring up their issues, and we work on them collectively to work through, okay? So you do have access to this technique and me for free, or you can do a one-on-one session with me as well, or any professional that you work with. If you already have a therapist, if you already have a doctor that you go to regularly, you can ask them for if they know about tapping or if they have any tapping resources they can share with you. Okay, that's tapping. We are going to talk about the points. So when you go through your tapping, you're going to want to tap on your endpoints of meridian lines. First one we always talk about is the karate chop point. That's the soft, fleshy part at the side of your hand. Now, people always ask me, does it have to be the same side? Does it have to be the same speed? Does it have to be the same consistency? No, none of that matters. You can do a light tap. You can do one finger. You can do multiple fingers. You can do one side. You can switch sides. None of this matters, okay? You do want to make contact with your body, but you don't want to hurt yourself, okay? But you have to actually make contact, okay? So don't hurt yourself, make contact when you're actually doing the tapping. Everything else doesn't matter. So the karate chop point's right here in the fleshy part. Okay, I'm going to show you these points so that when we're doing our tapping together or we do a session together, you already know where the points are and you don't have to worry about it. Do it with me so that you can get a feel for where this point is. Okay, it's called the karate chop point, right here on the fleshy part of your hand. The next point is called the eyebrow point, which is where the eyebrows meet above the nose. You can do one finger, two fingers, two hands, doesn't matter. It's right here where the eyebrows meet at the center of the nose, okay? And again, touch it with me so that you can really feel where that point is and get a sense of it. From here, you want to slide out your eyebrow bone all the way to where there's no more hair anymore, but there's still a bone, okay? This point is the side of the eye. You want to be on the bone, not in the temple, okay? Not here, right here on the bone, right on the side of your eye. That's the side of eye point. And again, touch it with me so that you can find it. Under the eye is the bone under the eye, not where the bags are, but under the eye on the bone. Nose point is under the nose, right here. Some people find it more comfortable to flatten their lip out and touch like this, but remember, you're talking while you're doing it, so you might start talking a little funny. But you can just touch it like normal as well. But some people, it tickles. So that's basically, if it tickles you, flatten out your lip and then do it. Chin point is in where the chin goes in. It's not like if you have a chin dimple here, but it's where the chin goes in. So right here for me. Not on the bone of the chin, but where it goes, where it dips in underneath your lip. Okay. Next point is called the collarbone point, but it's not actually on the collarbone. So you're going to find this bone right here underneath your neck, under your shoulders. This bone right here. You're going to slide under it and kind of out like a diagonal slide. And under it, there's this soft, fleshy part, okay? There's a bone further down, but you don't want to be on that bone. You want to be in the soft, fleshy part underneath this bone right here, okay? It's also called the sore spot, so you might touch it and be like, oh, that really hurts. That's called the sore spot. It's also called the collarbone point, okay? It's not on the bone. It's right under it in the fleshy spot, okay? Armpit point is nip height underneath the arms, bra line height. Okay, I don't know if you can see where I am here. There you go. It's right on the side of the body, right underneath the arms. Armpit. It's about hand's width down from the armpit. Or again, nip height. Last but not least, the top of the head point. It's right at the top of the head. I call it the monkey point because you kind of look like a monkey. And then drop your hands. So those are the tapping points. That is what tapping is, and that is how it works. To use it, all you do is you talk about the issue. This will fire the neurons that wire together when it comes to your pain, and as you touch, it'll help rewrite your biological sensation of that pain. What to talk about is just talking about the pain, whatever it is. And then you can get to the deeper meaning, the deeper lessons, the deeper learning. Start talking about that and diving into it to help you to understand and release the pain even further. I will be doing demonstrations of this technique again in my Tapping Together virtual free class that we do regularly. And again, I do offer one-on-one sessions to support you in your pain management and release. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.